Welcome to the Scalpel of Truth podcast, the members-only inner circle club for VIP bachachos, with your host, Leisa Krauss, the bitchin' beautician, also known as the Profit Queen. And don't worry, the cursing and salty language is already included in your club fees. As a business consultant with over 30 years in the industry, Leisa is a no-nonsense profit strategist, international speaker, motivational sales trainer, and thought leader. Known for her bold, unapologetic style, she coaches MedSpa owners, managers, and providers all over the world to become high-end profit powerhouses. Her practice growth strategies are sharp, her stories even sharper, and her panache for bringing the spice, the sharpest. So get ready to transform your practice into a wildly successful luxury brand. Buckle up, bitchachos. Leisa is about to slice and dice another episode of The Scalpel of Truth.
Welcome back to the Scalpel of Truth podcast. I'm your host, Leisa Krauss, aka Leisa the Bitchin' Beautician, and today we're digging into something that blows my mind and has bothered me for years. And it's time that someone actually talks about it, because I've been consulting with practices all day, every day since 2012, and before that, hands-on experience in clinic since 1998. This granny has been around a while. And now I'm watching smart, capable, hardworking clinic owners take business advice from people who have never actually run a medical aesthetic practice or med spa. So I'm talking specifically about laser companies and their so-called business development managers, or brand new consultants that are newbies that have worked with less than 10 practices for less than 10 years. Here's the legal part I need to read. This podcast is presented solely for educational entertainment purposes. Guys, I'm just your beauty business bitch. I'm not a licensed therapist or an HR representative, nor am I a lawyer. This platform's used to share my experiences with what's made me a successful service provider, a manager, and a business consultant for those who I coach. Got it? Beautiful. Now, listen, before anyone gets their feelings hurt, I'm not saying these people aren't smart. I'm not saying they don't have value. I'm not saying they don't understand their devices and the landscape of the industry. What I am saying is, if you've never worked inside a med spa, managed an aesthetic team, dealt with a bad injector, fixed a botched consult for more than 10 years, you do not get to teach someone how to run their aesthetic business. Full stop. Period. Because what I'm seeing is secondhand strategy being delivered as firsthand experience. And that is fucking dangerous. Because in 2026, the patients aren't forgiving. They want results and they want experience. So when you're taking advice from someone who has only ever observed the industry, but never operated inside of an actual practice, you're building your business on borrowed understanding. I'm going to say that again. Borrowed understanding. And borrowed understanding is going to cost you revenue, team trust, patient retention, and your reputation. Because what sounds good in a laser company's boardroom meeting, or a new consultant who's just done this a few times at a clinic or at a few clinics, often falls apart on the treatment floor. And here's the truth that no one's saying. Most of these roles are hired based on sales ability and very rarely operational experience. You've got someone teaching you how to grow your business who's never closed on a minimum of 200 real consultations, managed a difficult patient, trained the team to hit targets, built a membership program, usually they've just seen it and copied it from another clinic who's doing well, or fixed a broken clinic culture. But they've got a great slide deck, they've got a polished pitch, and they've got confidence. And in this industry, confidence is often mistaken for competence real fucking quick. So what happens? Clinic owners start implementing strategies that don't fit their market, don't fit their team, and don't fit their patient base, and rarely convert. And then they think they're the problem. Nope, you're not. You were given advice that was never pressure tested in the real world, yet it was copied from another clinic down the road. Again, secondhand. That's the problem. Now again, this is not an attack. This is a wake-up call for owners and managers, because laser companies, newbie consultants, also, if you're listening, you need to start putting better people in these roles who have actually lived the life of your clients. for a bare minimum of 5 years. And two, I've been in this industry for 30. I'm judgy and I've seen everything there is to see. I would personally never take anyone's experience that was less than 8 to 10 years would be my bare minimum. Like a real owner of 10 plus years, management, real responsibilities. If you're going to influence how someone runs their business or their medical aesthetic practice in an industry that is so saturated and so expensive, you better fucking actually have hands-on experience and the scars to back it up. I've seen practices nosedive and be out thousands of dollars and reputation management from a bad or inexperienced piece of advice. If you're a clinic owner, manager, what have you, listening to this and think, oh shit, I've been taking advice from someone who's never done what I'm trying to do. Don't panic, but you need to get smarter about who you're listening to, because not all advice is created equal in this industry. Bad guidance doesn't just slow you down, it sets you back and costs you money and sometimes reputation. In today's Inner Circle, I am breaking down like a full consulting session. I'm going to tell you exactly who you should be taking advice from, what credentials actually matter, the red flags and pearls you're missing, and how to filter out noise so you can scale like a CEO. Because if you want to build a profitable, scalable, respected practice, you need to be led by people who have actually done it for a long period of time. Not just saw it happen from the sidelines or can talk about it for a few years. Proximity to this industry does not equal the mastery of it. So if this hits, you already know what to do. I want you to go over to scalpeloftruth.com. Join me inside the Inner Circle, aka Club Bachacho. It's $19.99 a month for 4 consulting sessions per month for growing and scaling your practice from someone who's actually done it for 30 years, hands-on experience, working in the trenches directly with patients. And folks, this is the most affordable consulting. I will say that. In this industry, I guarantee you, it is less than a Starbucks run. So if you're serious about scaling your practice, you cannot afford to keep guessing. So head to scalpeloftruth.com, get yourself signed up for the paid portion of this podcast to unlock profit strategies and consulting needed to scale to 7 figures and beyond. And for those who are already members, you know what time it is. Let's go.
Go away to see things stay the way they are.